The greatest anime you've never watched.
Was it smart of me to upload my first video on an idol
First?
anime instead of
Oh my
JJK
god, this guy's
or
starting.
something? I don't know.
Nice.
I don't care. In a season where there's a lot of high-profile, high-action shows, this is
Yes.
the one that actually stood out to me. Now, if we're gonna be honest,
What?
the only reason why I did watch this movie at first was because it was a directed movie by Shingo Yamashita, who was literally one of the
Yes,
best
I'm the best rapper of all time.
directors and animators ever. He was one of the main animators for the Naruto versus Pain fight, which we do not slander. He directed
Wait,
season
this is
1
not a good
and season
example.
2 of JJK's opening, season 1 of Chainsaw Man's opening, and the second opening of
Okay,
Ranking of Kings.
this is
So you
great.
know the visuals of this movie are going to be insane, but I did not
Oh, it's a Genshin Impact
realize
style
the
of
peaks that it was going
design.
to
I
reach.
don't know.
I mean, he had one of the greatest animators, Yutaka Nakamura, on this anime, who instead of doing a cut on My Hero Academia, he decided to do a cut on this movie. He also did make a tweet the other night before this movie released.
Wait, this movie?
and it
I've
was
never
talking
seen this
about
movie.
the
It
movie
must be.
and how
It must be
passionate he
good.
was about it. So I decided to actually promote it, you know? And it's not even like the visuals of this movie were
Beautiful.
carrying it. The story was also really good and really engaging and also fun. What other adjectives can I use? And this movie did almost make me cry.
Wait, it's a very intense psychological thing, I think, because I'm never like, if I'm indisposed, I'm not happy.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I did shed one tear, but it was like a manly tear. The story is loosely based off the tale of the bamboo cutter, which is one of the oldest stories in Japanese history.
Wow.
It was made back in 909. In the
Oh
Heian
man,
era.
back in the day, I miss those times.
I'm not going to talk about JJK. The story of the bamboo cutter goes like this. Long, long ago.
Yeah, the first anime of all
Shit,
time.
I can't keep that up.
I think
So-
I think in my anime list, they don't like this animation. I think I think it got a 6 rating.
Actually, I can't keep that up. So one day in a bamboo forest, this guy who's a bamboo cutter finds a shining bamboo. So he cuts it. Upon cutting it open, he realized that there was a child inside of it. So he takes it back
Man, I would leave the child. I don't. Hey, I didn't ask to be a father. Come on, I don't want this child. I would live in the woods.
to his
I don't
wife,
want- I
and
don't
they
want
decide
that.
to raise a child because they have no children on their own.
And
they
he
named
looks like Santa's workers
child because
with this hat.
they have no children on their own. And they named her Nayotake no Kaguya Hime, which means Shining Princess of the Young Bamboo.
Yes.
I'm gonna skip a lot of the story
She's
and
great.
just summarize it because it kind of gets lengthy. So what happens is that Kaguya is actually from the moon, and she builds a
What?
really strong connection with her parents. But the thing is that the moon people came down to pick up Kaguya because you're not allowed to run away from the moon. They have a whole fight
Man,
against
these people on the moon, they don't like free will. They don't like that.
Kaguya actually decides to leave on her own. I promise to you, this is important to the lore. And you want to know why? Because that is exactly how it goes in the movie. Kind of. This movie
What?
surprisingly doesn't do a lot of explaining, which I'm glad because the visual storytelling is really good.
Yes, I agree.
How am I going to cover this film? Alright, so there's this overly stressed girl named Iroha who is a perfect student, a perfect model student, but has a really bad connection with her mother. The connection is so bad, in fact, that she decides to move out on her own. So now she's balancing living alone, working,
Now she's sad and depressed because she doesn't have the cookies anymore.
budgeting, getting perfect grades, a whole bunch of other stuff. Even then, she still has time to play games, which is kind of crazy. I would be stressed the whole time.
Beautiful.
And she is. Up until a meteor comes down.
She's Ben 10.
Boom.
The Omri
That's
tricks.
how I thought it sounded. I don't know. I haven't listened to it back.
Man,
Wait, it's like the bamboo
now
from
it starts.
the story I told earlier. Oh my gosh. So there's a baby in it. She doesn't want
fuck.
to take care of it, but she has to. And that is really funny to me. And the baby grows up in like 5 minutes, luckily, because
Man,
I don't want to
this
hear
is
crying.
luck, man. If your baby grows in 5 minutes, come on, it's a ramen,
You know what's also
baby. It's a good baby.
Cool in this anime. There are virtual reality contact lenses that send you to another world. I don't know where I was supposed to fit this part into the video, but I did, so yeah. There's a lot that goes on in this film, and it's actually really well put together and really well paced. Not to mention there's so much action in this
So
film.
beautiful.
Like, this is supposed to be a movie where it's kind of music based, yet there's more action than music. And you know me, I love
Man,
action.
everything is
and I
different.
love animation. You know what?
Yes,
also
I
love?
loved it too.
Music. They even have "World Is Mine" by
Man, I
Hatsune
love music. I love animation. I love air. I love
Miku
water
Kono, like,
and
come
fire and
on,
earth.
man. You know what? Here's all the Vocaloid producers. I realized that I didn't
Nice.
speak about the visuals enough, so I'm gonna do that real quick because I love animation. The character designs are very appealing to my eyes.
So beautiful.
I won't
So
say cute,
beautiful. It's
'cause
bizarre.
I don't know.
So
Not to mention the faces that they expressed in this movie were very expressive, you know? There were some times where I was watching this film and I was like, oh wait, that was really cool. I really liked how they did that. And it was just a character making a face. I don't know what the face is called, but this one. During the concert, the scene that almost made me cry was the one where it was like in a first person position.
and where's the mom? I want to see the mom regretting treating her daughter badly. In fact, it was good that her mother treated her badly because now she's a star
Her on stage,
like Michael Jackson.
And I was like, damn,
it's good.
It must be so exciting, and I'm very happy for them. And then I almost teared up. And finally, let's talk about the action animation. They had Yutaka Nakamura on this film, and if you don't know who he is, he's one of the most insane action animators ever. You've seen him before in My Hero, Frieren, Mob Psycho, Soul Eater,
Great
Fullmetal
animation,
Alchemist
yes.
Brotherhood. It goes on. The blend of CGI and 2D animation in this film is also really, really good. It's almost barely...
I have to say, I have nothing against CGI. I'm okay with
noticeable.
it.
And even if you do notice it,
If
you
it's
probably
good.
won't notice it the next time. It's like those times where you're actually just looking at one of those previews for like maybe Fate and you're like, oh wait, I wish there was an anime just like this. Like, why can't they make an anime like this? This is the anime.
Nice.
A lot of the ideas and action sequences are really well expressed. I could see a lot of people complaining that it's kind of fast paced, and that's because it's supposed to be. Although that criticism is kind of valid though. Just don't mention it towards me or I'll
Wow. This is the best Pokemon of all time. Look at how beautiful this is.
get mad. Also, there is a little bit of criticism that I do have about the story, and that's because of like the last hour, I think, of the film. It kind of got a little bit confusing. Like, I don't know if I just
I
looked
think
away
everything's
for a minute or
confusing
two,
in
or
this
it
anime.
just absolutely became a little bit confusing. Although, when it did wrap up, I did understand everything. So, it's fine being lost for 15 minutes, right? This movie will probably go down as one of the best anime movies this year. Of course, there hasn't been enough competition announced, but, you know, just for the record,
But man,
I
this
said
is
it first.
come on, this is awesome. I have.
Thank you for watching my first ever video.
Man, this is the first video this guy's made, man. It's a very good video, bro. Congratulations, it's a very good video. You're gonna be great. It's a very good video.